What did you discover on the internet that led to someone going straight to jail? When I was 15, my parents hired a piano teacher for me called Mr. Royce. He was handsome and always wore a suit to our lessons, which led to my friends teasing me about liking him. I would blush every time because Royce liked sitting close to me and guiding my hands on the piano. He had this cheery smile on his face that would come out whenever I played well. He also always greeted my parents with either chocolates or flowers, and my mother liked him instantly, although my dad was always suspicious and said he didn't like the look in his eyes. But everything changed during a movie night with my friends. My best friends Lucas, Ava, and Sophie were over, and Lucas was messing around on his laptop and landed on some sketchy local forum. He was scrolling through funny posts when he suddenly went dead quiet. He slowly turned the laptop toward me and said, "Emma, you need to see this." It was a thread full of disgusting posts, written by someone who clearly taught piano to underage girls. He talked about sitting close to them, touching their hair, and how different students smelled. I felt sick just reading it. We were already disturbed, but then came the line that made my blood run cold. "Emma smells like lavender, but I wish her friend Sophie would join too. She's so pretty." Sophie ran to the bathroom to throw up, and I just sat there, trying to process what we just read. It felt like insects were crawling all over my skin whenever I thought about Royce leaning over me. I didn't want to believe it, but I couldn't unsee it either. I didn't tell my parents right away. I was scared my mom would brush it off. For a week, I had to keep pretending everything was normal, even when Royce would touch my shoulder and say in that weird tone, "You seem distracted, Emma. Is everything okay?" Then came the recital. He'd been hyping it for months. The morning of the event, I just completely broke down and told my parents I didn't want to go. I showed them the screenshots we took. My mom hugged me in silence, but my dad, he had a blank look on his face. He just said, "Stay inside and lock the doors. I'll be back." I later found out that he had driven straight to that recital and confronted Royce in front of everyone. At first, he denied everything. That can't be true. Everyone knows my reputation. He got interrupted by a swift punch to the face. He went down, and my dad showed the screenshots to everyone else who was there, and some of the parents recognized other names as their own kids. Royce panicked and ran straight for the door, but a big burly dad jumped in the way and grabbed him by his collar. "You're not going anywhere." My dad closed their distance and told him, "If you confess everything right now, we'll let you go." Royce believed those words and spat out the truth, telling everyone how he couldn't control his urges. Then my dad picked up a chair. He broke Royce's nose so bad, it looked like it had caved in. When the cops arrived and asked what happened, everyone just said, "He must have tripped." My dad came home and apologized for not noticing sooner. And I let out a huge sigh of relief once he said I didn't have to attend any more lessons.